whenever you're talking to somebody and they talk and talk and talk, it's really important that you acknowledge. An acknowledgement is used to let the person know, I heard what you said. And it stops communication. A really good acknowledgement will actually make the person just completely stop talking. Not in a way to be rude, not in a way to interrupt, but simply just to say, I heard you. Because the person that feels unanswered and has an unanswered communication will continue and continue and continue, and you'll never get a word in. They don't even know that they're being rude, really, because it's rude to just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And see, it's like annoying, right? But it's also just rude. Like, you're never letting the other person talk. You're never going to let them, every time you say something, they got a story to tell you about it. Like, every single thing you ask, they just go into a, yeah, let me tell you about this one time when I went downstairs, and it just can be too much. So the way that you control it is to give very good, strong acknowledgments. Absolutely. When's the last time that you had a heart attack? Well, one time I had a heart attack and I went down and I was at the clinic, and man, that doctor sure was nice. And that doctor really took care of me and gave me a blood. Okay, I understood. When's the last time you had a heart attack? Oh, it was 2 years ago. Okay, good. Any problems since then? Nope. You're controlling the call. You have to acknowledge them. Like, that means that you respond to what they said, and then you ask a question or you say something. For example, when did you have a heart attack? It was about 2 years ago. Great. Ask your question. Any problems since then? So you're saying, good. I understand. Thank you. Fine. You're always responding to the communication. You're always acknowledging, letting them know that they were heard. You're saying something to them that let them know that, hey, he heard me. Oh, he understood me. Oh, okay. All right. They heard what I said. And then they can then stop. They can stop. And then you can ask a question. And it's like ping pong. Communication shouldn't be bam, 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 bam. It should be boop, 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 boop. And it goes back and forth. And there's this entire communication that it takes place. And it starts with person sends communication, person acknowledges that, oh, hey, yeah, yes, okay. And then one time when I went down to play volleyball, my buddies hit the ball and it smacked me in the face and it hurt real bad. Oh man, that must have sucked. Sorry that happened to you. Yeah, it sucked. I was in the hospital for like 2 months. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, man, you have no idea. Anyway, how's your day been? Oh yeah, it's been really good. Thank you. Like, it just goes like this. It doesn't need to be like 15 minutes of talking straight. Like, of course, there's going to be times where somebody's telling you a story and it takes them a minute to tell you, man, one time when my mother passed away, and they're going to tell you about that, you're probably going to, and it relates to this topic. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that pain point of why, because it relates to what we're talking about and it has to do with this. And of course, there's going to be times when stories get told, but sometimes it can be way, way, way too much. So keep that in mind.